When you're talking about 65 miles an hour, it can cover a lot of ground very quickly. So folks in the Bristol area, let's go ahead and zoom in tight on that area that has that tornado and see if we can get, you can see some of the areas here that would be included. We'll just start here from Camp Placid, Bluntville, Anderson, all of these areas, Oakview, Beech Nut City, Acard, Walnut Hill, Avoca, up toward Leonardtown, points northward and eventually moving toward the Bristol, Virginia, Bristol, Tennessee area, and up into Washington County, Virginia we go there. Here's Interstate 81 right here. Here's Bristol. Here is Woodsdale, Larwood. This storm right now affecting a good part of central Sullivan County, and then up into, and you can see the really obvious shear right through here, the rotation that is with this particular storm right now as it continues to move to the northeast. So really, if you're in this area, you need to be taking shelter right now. I mean, this is a dangerous storm, Doppler radar indicated tornado, and could be one on the ground right now as it continues to move up along Interstate 81. Look, we got up into Scott County as well. It looks like we have some rotation showing up here as well, David.
Yes, it's we'll take a look at some of the probabilities here, and as it's loading in the latest information. There we go. Still a 26% chance of a tornado with this storm, and that's pretty high whenever we're talking about.
Exactly.
And then up to the north, also some strong rotation, a 37% chance of seeing the tornado as well. So the wind shear is actually increasing in the atmosphere right now. A lot of times storms actually die down at night, but there's so much wind energy in the atmosphere that these storms are actually still intensifying some.
Yeah, I mean, this is not the only, player, the only, player on the field right now either. We have this particular thunderstorm cell that's moving now across Sullivan County and into Washington County, Virginia, southeastern sections of Scott County. This would, of course, include the Bristol area, but there are several others that we continue to track as well. The one that's now moving through Russell County has had a history, or at least Doppler radar history, of possible tornadoes. But right now, if you are in the Bristol area, you need to be seeking shelter immediately. If you're in the Bluntville area, you need to be seeking shelter immediately. These storms are racing up Interstate 81 very, very quickly. And the tornado warning involved not only Sullivan County, but this one until 10:45. Right, David, if you can click on that, we'll see.
Yes, 10:45.
10:45 for Sullivan County. Also the north part of Johnson. Also Washington County until 10:45. Are we getting an update on that?
Yes, here's the latest information. Now tornado warning with a tornado located near Mossheim.
Okay, so this is a new tornado
Yes.
warning. All right, so let's just go ahead and read this one. Tornado warning. Well, this is actually this is not a new one. This is just an update on the tornado warning that is in effect for parts of Greene, Cock, Jefferson, Hawkins, Hamlin County. All right, until when is that? Until 10:30. This is we've talked about that storm. That warning still continues until 10:30.
Just an update, yes.
But the new update said that Doppler radar was still indicating a tornado near Mossheim, near Greenville and Mossheim, moving northeast at 65 miles per hour. So in addition to the storm that's now moving through the Bristol area, and we've just had reports of golf ball size hail near exit 74 on Interstate 81. That's out by the hospital, is where that golf ball sized hail is being reported right now. And our hail zone presently showing the possibility of 1 to 2 inch diameter hail now with this storm, and confirmed with some golf ball sized hail near the Interstate 74 exit, which is near Bristol Regional Medical Center, and continues to move. And that would be right. Let's go. This is where the forecast for the hail is over the next half hour. Let's go back to the reflectivity, and also where that, I mean, this is right on where that golf ball size hail is right. Can we zoom into the hospital on that, David, there along Interstate 81 near 74? We're talking right in this general area, right through here. is where we're looking at that possibility now of the golf ball size hail here between Beech Nut City up toward Leonardstown, Walnut Hill, and then extending up toward, this would be the Tennessee and Virginia state line right here, and then you move into Washington County, Virginia, get on the city streets here, and so this, let me just see if I can get my bearings straight here. This is about where the hospital will be right through here.
Yes.
Okay, so that's where the golf ball size hail.
We're hearing hail on the top of the roof now.
Here on our roof here at the station. So this is now moving into the downtown area of Bristol, all of Bristol, Virginia, Bristol, Tennessee, under a tornado warning right now. Again, if you are under a tornado warning, and numerous counties are under a tornado warning, you should be taking seeking safe shelter right now in the lowest level of your home, interior room, away from windows. Best place is in maybe a smaller room, like a bathroom or a hall closet, or even underneath a stairwell. That offers, you know, so what you really want to do is put as many walls between you and the outside of your home. So that's why we say the interior section of your home, as this tornado warning continues in effect, you want to make sure that you seek shelter. Now we're looking at the latest hail zone, which has up to 2-inch diameter hail. Here would be the downtown Bristol area, where we just heard hail, continues to hail, as we can see, or can hear right now, but it looks like maybe the larger hail up to 2-inch diameter. Let's zoom into that right now and get some of the smaller community. And this is an area that would be under the tornado warning as well. I mean, one thing that oftentimes precedes a tornado is the large hail, where we have the strongest updraft in these thunderstorm cells that we've been tracking. We call them supercells. And usually you'll get the heavy rain and the hail prior to any tornado that would touch down. So this would probably be a precursor if there is any tornado within this. Right now it's just Doppler radar indicated that the tornado would probably be now beginning to cross, if it's there, the Tennessee-Virginia state line, and moving now into Virginia. Is it still...
Well, I wanted to interrupt you real quick,
okay.
Dave. I had a report. National Weather Service train spotter reports a possible tornado 12 miles northeast of Greenville. So this is coming from a train spotter. So let's take a look at this storm real quickly as the rain's coming down very heavily. There's the latest scan. So yeah, seeing some rotation
That's
here in northern Greene County as well.
Where was the spotter at again?
The spotter was 12 miles northeast of Greenville. That's where the tornado was spotted.
And that storm is moving off to the northeast also very quickly at about 65 miles per hour. So that would take it up into the northern part of Greene County here within a few minutes, and eventually into perhaps northwest parts of Washington County, Tennessee. It looks like mainly along or to the north, would you say, there of 11E?
Yeah, it looks like, yeah, along and to the north.
Near and to the north, we'll just say, is where that storm would possibly be heading. So if it was how many miles northeast of Greenville?
About 12 miles.
12 miles. So that puts it roughly up there, you know, close to probably Limestone, right in that area there near Chuckey, Afton, somewhere in this area, Upchurch, Pleasant Vale, Babbs Mill, Newmansville, Hollard Mill. This showing pretty strong rotation where we have the red and the green showing us where that couplet, that gate-to-gate wind shear, and that's highly indicative of a possible tornado. At least the strong rotation within the thunderstorm cell, and of course that's where tornadoes begin, is inside the storm. And sometimes when a Doppler radar indicates a tornado, sometimes it touches down, sometimes it doesn't. But whenever it becomes Doppler radar indicated, a tornado warning is issued, and now we do have at least a confirmation of that storm in Greene County from a train spotter to the northeast of Greenville of a funnel cloud.
And we'll go back to the storm to the north now and take a look at some of the communities that could be affected by this system, continuing to watch this racing off to the northeast with some very large hail with it. It's at least 13% chance of a tornado with the system moving into Abingdon by 10:13, Meadowview by 10:22, and Emory by 10:23.
Zoom into that tornado icon. Let's just show where that is right now.
Yeah, it's on the north side of Bristol. Looks like in the Benhams community area, yes, on Haskell.
So it looks like the rotation that would have the possible tornado somewhere in this general area right through here, right? We're looking at potentially I'm not even sure, the BarYtes, I'm not sure how to say that, Haskell, Benhams area, Ketron, also Bristol, Virginia, Bristol, Tennessee, down toward Edgemont, still under the gun here at least for the next few minutes, the Tennessee side, but it looks like that storm is beginning to push mostly into the Virginia side of Bristol. Show you that nice shot here, the reflectivity. You can see along Interstate 81, areas between Bristol and Abingdon. This area certainly has the possibility now of a tornado, and you do need to be taking shelter immediately for that storm. For the storm now moving through Greene County, heading up toward Washington County, Tennessee, go to the lowest floor of your home, basement preferably, otherwise lowest level, interior room. Evacuate mobile homes and go to a safe shelter, a sturdy structure. Of course, we don't recommend that you are outside and about. So these probably wouldn't apply to you if you were, if you're watching us. But don't be in a car or don't be outside. But in last resort, you can seek shelter in a ditch or a low spot. But right now, the best place to be is inside, away from windows, lowest level, perhaps an interior room. Hallway, a closet, a bathroom. If you can find maybe a workbench or some kind of sturdy piece of furniture that you can get under, that would be advisable as well. The tornado warnings for Hawkins, Greene, and Washington counties will continue for about another 20 minutes. That cell, as we mentioned, storm spotters, official spotters reporting a tornado some minutes ago northeast of Greene County, and the tornado, Greenville I should say, and still the tornado warning for Sullivan and Washington counties until 10:45 as well, and the storm warning for Washington County, Virginia expires at what time?
Washington County, Virginia.
Also, and Russell County, 10:45. And a new severe thunderstorm warning has just been issued for northern Russell County.
And I wanted to mention that we got a report of amateur radio operator reported a funnel cloud near Bluntville recently as well.
Did they give a time on that?
I don't see the time listed on here yet.
Okay, so
at 10:02, came in at 10:02.
10:02, about 8 minutes ago, near Bluntville. Amateur radio operator reporting a funnel cloud near Bluntville. That no doubt would be the storm now moving. Boy, that's really blown up our hail zone.
Yeah, 2.7-inch size hail. So baseball-sized hail now being reported, or now being indicated by our hail zone on the north side of Bristol and heading for Greendale and north part of Abingdon as well. So we zoom in, seeing the very large hail around Benhams, Haskell, Woodsdale, approaching Wendell, Rust Hollow, Withers, and again heading for Greendale. So hail zone actually indicates the most likely hail size, not the maximum hail size, but what is likely falling. And so this is some of the largest hail I've seen reported on hail zone recently, Dave.
Right. I mean, back on April 9th, we had up to softball-sized hail reported places like Rogersville. We had numerous reports of golf ball to tennis ball, even baseball-sized hail, but we did have some softball-sized hail reported with that storm, a couple of Saturdays ago, and that rivals the hail zone colors there rivals what we saw with that storm back on April 9th. Okay, so we are getting a new tornado warning. This one in effect for Tazewell County in Southwest Virginia, northwestern Smith County in Southwest Virginia, Bland County, and also western Mercer County. Mercer County is in southeast West Virginia. National Weather Service Doppler radar indicating a severe thunderstorm. Okay, so let's go back to that graphic and show that warning does not include the Marion area.
Yes, extreme
northern tip
Smith County.
of Smith County. and that warning is due to a possible tornado indicated by radar